Here we go, here we go. Welcome to MightyGooga Plays for You. This is MightyGooga and greetings. In today's short play, we feature CapitalismLab, a game that allows you to create and control a business empire with so much detail and content that will certainly produce a profitable amount of fun. To be honest, Capitalism Lab is kind of an expansion title for Capitalism 2, a game released back on 2001 by Trevor Chen. But the Lab series comes with the proposition to enhance gameplay by adding functionalities, features, and content to already a very deep game. And oh god, they deliver. You can find the title on their website, but if you haven't actually played Capitalism before, I think you'd fare much better starting with the original title on Steam and then migrating to this more deep and complex title. So, let's cut to the chase and let's go gaming. We're gonna start here today a new game. Okay, we're gonna do a custom game. There's a whole bunch of scenarios you can play and configure a game the way you like. It's a great sandbox game about the business, about business empire. You can farm, you can make retail, you can produce automobile or laptops, appliances, kitchen appliances, every kind of sort of product you can imagine. So let's set us up. We're gonna be the corporation's gonna be Mighty Mighty Inc. We're gonna play as MightyGooga, and we're gonna do a custom difficult level. Let me just show you. City, it's alright. The startup capital, it's gonna be moderate because it's since I have a little experience with this. When we play with very high startup capital, it's very easy to progress in the game. So I just like to upgrade the difficulty a little bit. There's no events. We're gonna be starting on the year 2000. There's many retail stores. Each retail store that you build have special bonuses and functionalities. So I like this kind of flavor in the game. There's no technology disruption. That's okay. Competitors. We're gonna have 10 competitors, and this is a bad thing and a good thing because when you have more competitors and more AI, you have the chance of doing B2B sales to them. So sometimes you can specialize in supplying plastic to one of your competitors, and this is a great way to make money as well. So they're gonna be low, competitor expertise level low. This is just determines their technology, their initial technology on stuff. Show competitors trade secrets. Yes, in this case we're gonna leave it on. So and AI friendly manager. We are leaving this on so I can show you guys a little bit more of it. In competence, let's go low. Again, products, 3 consumer goods, 3 industrial parts, constant import supply. No, this is important because if you have constant import supply, it means that you don't ever have to develop raw materials in your cities, and this kind of stuff make the game a little bit boring. For beginners, it's okay, but for us here today, we're gonna go for something more difficult. Import quality, let's go high, let's go moderate for now. And there's no goals. You can set goals, but you can play in a sandbox mode without any goals. And the game has also launched 3 DLCs, which develops and improves the game, bringing new concepts, new mechanics to the game as well. I don't have any of them. I don't think it's necessary. I love this game and I play it like this, and it's fun enough. So let's start and let's see what the game give us as a starting position. So the first thing I want to do, I want to press 0 so I can pause the game, and I'm gonna give you a tour on the interface real soon. So I'm just turning my mouse wheel. I don't want to save the game. I'm turning my mouse wheel, and let's look. The best way to navigate the game is like this, by clicking on the minimap and holding your left mouse button. I'm not sure why the guys like they should one of the things that I don't like this game is they should have improved a lot the interface, and the interface seems very much alike to the original title, Capitalism 2, and I really wish they would have make it better. So if we press what do we want to see? We want to see the world map. Yes. So the world map is telling us that we have two cities. We have Barcelona and Osaka. Osaka has a greater population, and it's probably the best city to start on. So let's go to Osaka and let's see how the city is laid out. So we have all these residential areas, a little bit of commercial areas around here, and all the ports are here. We're gonna talk about them a little bit further, but they're over here. We already saw some silica here. If we want to mine that, there's iron ore in the middle of the city, which sucks, but it's okay. But just to show you a little bit of interface right now before I explain you the city. So here you have your basic information panels. So this is the toolbox. You can toggle the toolbox if you want. This is the minimap. You can toggle. This shows you the world map. Sometimes you're going to be playing in a world with 5, 10 cities wide, which is a very complex game and very hard to manage, but some people like to do that. We got some info. This is general info, so this is all the corporations that are on the game playing with us. There's corporate details. You can see a whole bunch of information. This is overview. This is the firms, products. There's nothing yet because we haven't started the game, but we're going to be able to see all the information about the competitors over here as well. So this are all the products that will be being traded in this game. There's product details, firms, financials, all the persons. I mean, it's all modeled, and the CEOs of each company, each competitor, it's modeled in the game. So you know, for example, let's take Suki Kim. So she's a moderate character. She's a CEO and a chairman. Her corporation is called Samurai Trinity. Her starting capital is $1 million. Her stock value for her company is $12 million, and total wealth is the sum of both. And it's just saying a little bit about her. We can click on her and see more information about her business and things like that. So, and then you have some guides that allows you to understand what you need to build watch. And here's you have some information about the cities, growth rates, and information like that. Financial actions, you can borrow money, you can repay, and stock exchange. And stock exchange is very important in the beginning of the game, because in the beginning of the game, you want to make some bets on some companies. Like I believe in Samurai Trinity, so I can buy them as MightyGooga, which is me, the character, or I can buy stocks as my company. So for Samurai Inc., I'm gonna buy all the stock I can with the money I have. Sorry, you don't have enough cash, so I need to make it small a little bit. I'm gonna buy it. Yep. So now I own 2% of Samurai Trinity, and I also, as investment, I don't have much capital, so I gotta be careful with this. I have to kind of see who's gonna be coming to a great point. So every company here is kind of cheap to buy right now, so we're gonna buy it 5%. It's okay. So we're gonna spend about $2 million in this one, and let's try Fusion and buy another $2 million worth of shares. And let's see how we fare as Mighty Inc. if we earn money in the stock market or if we lose money in the stock market. So this is all the information panel. Here, basically the same things that you can assess. So you can assess the stock market by coming in here. It's just different ways to access the same information. Here's our building menu, so you can build factories, RD centers, farms, warehouse, a whole bunch of different buildings and investments that you can make. I usually start the game. Let me see something. Are you showing? Yes, you are showing. All right. I usually start the game by analyzing what I can import, because to start producing raw materials right away with the amount of money that we have, it's not very wise. You can easily run out of money. So we can make a decision based. You have two kinds of ports. You have industrial ports that usually you can import raw materials and other kinds of supply to produce stuff. So here's the industrial port. It's nice. They have oil, so we can import petrol. This is a consumer goods port. This is an industrial port. So it has textiles, polyesters, engine, and sugar. And this other one here has linen, chemical minerals, and wheat and corn syrup. This is a great thing for me right now, because with this you have to make a decision on what's your strategy to enter this market in Osaka. What are you going to be producing? So we inherit this this $30 million here, and what were you going to do with it? So we just bought some stocks, which is great. In the future, maybe we can have a very good return on our investment. But for now, we can choose to do two things. We can, for my strategy right now, since I have lots of textiles, we could start some clothing company and start manufacturing clothes and see how can we fare in the textile market. We can also go and just open a general retail store and try to pass products like watches, chairs, and this is a good way to make money in the beginning of the game. We can also see there's inline skates, breads. There's a whole bunch of stuff that we can sell already. But since we have oil and we have chemical minerals, this gives me an idea of entering in the business of cosmetics. And let me tell you why I think that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Where I want to go. Nope. Okay. Manufacturer's guide. Okay. So we see we had linen and textiles, but we need dye stuff to make blazers, for example. But that's not what we want. Let's go for drugs. Oh, drugs are easy as well because we have chemical minerals and we could purchase oil and turn it into plastic by investing in a factory. And basically, we can make a whole bunch of drugs right now. Headache pills, and because we're going to be producing plastic and we already have chemical minerals. The risk here is that at one point they're going to stop supplying us with chemical minerals and oil. So we got to be prepared to invest in raw materials or do something else. Let's see cosmetics as well. So eyeshadow, hair color, lipstick, perfume. So for perfume, we need to have glass. So cosmetics is not a good idea, but the pharma industry seems like a pretty good idea. So let's cut to the chase and let's try to make this work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build, first of all, I'm going to build two small factories. And those factories, let me see. I want to place them in a place that the land cost is not that much. So we can see this. This is the land value. So you can see that here, right here, there's a huge land value, and all other beige places are not so good. So I have a liberty to choose here. So I'm gonna place a small factory right here, and this factory it's gonna have a purchasing unit to purchase raw materials. It's gonna have a manufacturing unit, and we can have it. Yes, we can have an inventory and sales unit. Why do I make an inventory? Since we don't have the certainty that we're gonna be supplied with the raw materials forever, I think it's best just if we have a small inventory. That if anything happens, we're gonna have some time to figure out what to do. So for now, I'm gonna purchase. I'm gonna link the purchase to oil. All right, and I'm gonna let's run the game a little bit. Let's run the simulation a little bit. Oh, it's already manufacturing plastic. Great. So now I have a factory manufacturing plastic. I'm gonna build another factory now, a bigger one, a medium factory right here. And with this, I'm gonna be purchasing, manufacturing, and sales. I'm not gonna make inventory. I'm gonna connect those purchasing departments to manufacture, and then I'm gonna click for sales. And what I'm gonna do is I have to link. So I'm gonna link chemical minerals, and I'm gonna link plastic because we are producing plastic. See, now when you're going to select a supplier, you're shown as a main producer. So you can also start a B2B business here if you want. Okay, now we are producing shampoos, and it's okay. Shampoo, it's a good thing. I'm not gonna worry with much about this right now. Let's make our retail chain now, and this is gonna be very important because info, commercial building. So we want to place our retail chain in a place where we know there's gonna be high flux and good stuff. So the first thing we're gonna do is a retail store, and I'm gonna build a drugstore. Very small drugstore, trying to not the land cost is huge here. That's awful. How about this one? Oh, it's you see, you can also tell how good is going to be your retail store by taking a look at the commercial traffic index. So as you guys can see, this game is very, very like business alike. It's like you're managing a huge company, and there's a whole bunch of KPIs that you got to take a look at and use it in your favor to develop your strategy and develop your business. I'll look at this, the customer traffic index, 27. That's very good. Right here, 21, 18, 21. So I'm gonna go with this. Oh, I only have 10 grand, man. 10 million. Look at this. 42, 27. I don't think we're gonna be able to build over there. So let's build it over here first, for now. It's not an investment that we can make. So we're gonna start selling shampoo. We can also start selling toothpaste. And I don't think there's anything else to sell right now. But we have set up our first supply chain, our first operation. That is, we are producing plastic, and then we are turning it into shampoo, and then we are coming here and selling it in our drugstore. The first thing I want to do as well, I want to see if I can build a department store around here. But I don't think I have the money for it. It will cost me about $16 million. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the financial actions, and I'm gonna get a loan. I'm gonna get a $20 million loan, borrow, and I'm sure I'm gonna be able to repay it by producing this. I'm gonna just leveraging. I'm leveraging, and I want to build here because this is a great customer traffic index, and I want to make sure no other competitor can build around here. I'm trying to dominate the area, and now I can sell all the things that are being imported by the by the by the import ports. And I don't know why I cannot sell hair color in my drugstore. That's weird, you know? That's weird. I'm gonna sell sports watch, and I'm not gonna sell my shampoo here just yet. I'm just gonna I'm I'm diversifying the kind of products that I'm selling, and we're gonna talk about this a little bit further in just a while. I'm just trying to set up the business so we can uh, do this gameplay properly. And okay. Oh, you are ready in 21 minutes. That's fucking crazy. Okay. So for now, we can see that we started to turn a little profit. This is why I wanted to make sure that I had this at least 2 department stores. We don't have much money to do anything else except maybe try to build another pharmacy, another drugstore here, down here. And I think I'm gonna do that and try to capture. Man, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. But it has a huge commercial customer traffic index. It's just huge. Look at this, 99. But it's too expensive. It's just too expensive for us. Let's try to build it over here. Okay, and then I'm gonna try sell more of our shampoo, and I'm gonna try selling some toothpaste and try to increase profits. For now, I'm just gonna speed up the game a little bit, and we're gonna see our profits starting to rise, which is good. But soon enough, there's gonna be some competitors in here, and this is gonna start making everything a little bit worse. So let's take a look at the department store and trying to understand what's going on. So this is all the products we are selling. To sell a product, you have to purchase it and then put it on a retail store, which is sales department. You have a whole bunch of departments that you can place, like depending on your branding strategy, you can do a private library, you can do some inventory if you're relying too much on imports and stuff like that, and you can do training, you can do advertising, a whole bunch of stuff like that. But for now, it's just a simple way of playing it. It's just telling what I want to sell here. And if you take a look at the products, you're gonna see a yellow bar and an orange bar. The yellow bar is the supply and the orange bar is the demand. So as you can see, our demand for all these products are way too high compared to our supply line. So this is the product. The green bar here means the product rating indicators, if they're being well recognized in the market, if they're not, how about it's a mix between branding, quality, price, and everything. So they are all green, which is good. And the red bar, it's telling you about the market share for the product. For now, one thing that we can do, we could increase prices to try to lower the demand and make a better profit out of it. As you can see, our profit jumped way high. Now we are making 6 million a year because we set up our investment. So for now, we are doing fine. We are getting our money back. We have a business going on, and this is one of the strategies you can do. So I'm gonna show you how to do this. Since we have a whole bunch of demand, I'm gonna go to the menu, the info menu. I'm gonna go to products, product details. No. What I want to do is come on over here. Here we go. Now we are talking about jeans from Mighty Inc. in this retail store. So producer importer, retailer, MightyGooga, price, We're gonna increase the price a little bit. Since we only have this store selling it, we don't have to apply it to all. We're just gonna apply it over here. Okay, so increase the price. We're probably gonna see a drop in demand, but it's gonna be balanced with. I'm sorry, there's just a chopper going by right now in my place here. So if that bothered you, I'm so sorry. Let's go to the next product and see if we can increase its price as well. So we are selling a watch 60 a piece. I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna increase to 70. The inline skates as well. Oh, it's very expensive, but let's do it. We have the monopoly. We gotta abuse it. There's probably a better way to navigate this. I'm just for agility's sakes, I'm going over here. So let's just to show you my case, I'm going to increase the price a lot for the chair, okay? And now let's see how the bars behave here. So I increased the speed a lot. The bars didn't change a bit. The demand is still very high. But as the game goes on and competitors enters and there's different brands for the same products, you're gonna start seeing a competition on this. And look at this. This is indicating that the supply for chairs, it's over. Oh, your supply of chair has stopped. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this and I'm gonna start another purchase. So as I told you, oh, now we have soaps. Maybe we can sell soaps on the drugstores. So I'm just gonna change it to blazers, okay? And we gotta make the best out of it. So it's good that we are increasing price because we're gonna have to make the money that we are getting here. We're gonna use it to produce more raw materials, you know. So as I sped up the game, we saw a whole bunch of retail stores popping up. The competitors are in. So Samurai Trinity, the company that I have invested on, is doing a huge retail attack. So she has a sports stores, a convenience store, a supermarket, 2 supermarkets, a furniture store, another supermarket right by the other one. And I kind of understand this because you can only sell 4 products per retail store, which is kind of lame, but I think it's for gaming balancing purpose. We saw the competition go up. And now, since we can see their trade secrets, we can see what they're selling on their stores. And see, we are competing for blazers and watches now. Let's see if we can add soap to our little pharmacies. Let's see. Yes, we can. All right. So now that the competition is in and it's working, we can also take a look at the stock exchange and see if we're making money or not. So we bought we bought this for 2 million, right? The stock value is 27 million now. And we could just sell it and be rich about it. We're just mega rich. We're selling and we started with 1 million cash and now we have 28 million. We can also have a salary and there's sometimes goals regarding your personal career as a CEO. and goes for the corporation itself. We also own a lot of the stock on Mighty Inc. So this means we are rich already. We could stop working if we wanted to. But this game is very complex. In a small 30-minute short play, it's not fair. I cannot give you the depth and all the stuff that you can do, all the strategy you can play to have fun playing with this. All I can say for certain that this will have like loads of fun, hours and hours of fun for you. Different scenarios, replayability is huge. You're gonna love it. Look at this. This is an RD center. So someone is developing technology for leather bags. When you develop, there's one way of competition for products is to increase quality on your product, and you can do that several ways. Two ways of doing that, for example, is by increasing technology of that product and increasing the quality of the products you use in that in the manufacture of that specific product. One other thing you can do is you can increase training in your factories. This will improve the productivity of it, but also the quality of the products. So we are making 23 grand. We could easily now go back to the financial actions and just repay. We can repay everything we borrow, so we are not paying interest anymore. The interest rate was 4.5%, not a huge deal, but still good place. But this game will test your entrepreneur skills, your management skills, because at some point you're gonna have like blazers, and we have information about. Look, this guy is selling the blazer at 212. Samurai Trinity 204. We are selling at a low price and we are not making good money about it. We want to have the best margin because it will give us more wiggle room to increase our business or to expand. But guys, like I said, this is all the time we had. We cannot do justice with this small short play for this huge and fun game. So if you're into a management game and building like sandbox that you have to take a role as a businessman, this is probably the best title that is out there. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed the game. If you can, and if you like this video, please subscribe, comment, like. This keeps me very motivated to be doing and bringing more content to you. All right. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Thanks for watching. This is MightyGooga out.